some of the things I see in business is people have the perfect strategy, yet it's not working. And it's not because they're not smart or they don't know what to do. They haven't got a great board around them who are helping them as a CEO, in my case, putting the right strategies in place, putting the right goals in place. I think so often for me, it's been seeing people who know what to do, but just can't get there. And that's when I really see that most of business isn't really about the strategy, especially now with AI. We can just go to ChatGPT, Claude, and say, design me a plan, give me a strategy. We can talk to any business mentors we've got, and they've probably got 20, 30 years experience. They've been there. They've done the hard reps that we're going through right now. Yet none of it seems to actually make a difference. And that's when I know when I'm talking to someone, they've been trying something for 2 or 3 years, it's not working, or even 6 months. And that's when I think to myself, okay, there's something below the surface. It's not what you say you want to go and do. It's what's actually happening. So a couple of things that always show up for me is saying that we want to go and plan a $10 million company when, for me, for instance, my identity was very much based around $1 million company. I see this with people I consult with as well, is they say they want the big company, then we delve into it, and then they have stories about, well, that means more effort, it means more staff, I don't want to deal with staff, that means that I'm going to be working harder. And so that is the question that so often comes up, the lifestyle business versus the growth business. But then the founders are beating themselves up that they aren't growing to double their size or quadruple their size or something, yet their inner story doesn't actually want them to. And that's what I find interesting. And I've talked to so many business owners over the years that, okay, I just can't grow past this point because of X. And then in a different conversation, they'll say, yeah, but I want this company. Generally in a monetary sense, but maybe not. Maybe in a what the company's doing. But generally, most business owners, and I will somewhat measure how the company's going by revenue and profit. They're pretty simple numbers. I like business because there's a simple, are we doing good or not? It's pretty binary. Are we making profit? Are we growing the company or are we not? And I think when it comes to sort of the hidden things as well, is business owners will ask questions from the point they're in right now versus the company they say they want in 6 months' time, 12 months' time, 2 years' time, and ask if that thing today is taking them towards the outcome they're after, versus that I'm in my bubble today, how do I get forward? I think that has a lot more resistance because we're already in the state we are today, and it's like a push forward. Whereas if we're asking the question, okay, where do I want to be in 6 months' time, in a year's time, 2 years' time? It's like I'm pulling forward. I always say I'm always marketing the company I want in 6 months' time, not the company I have today. Because by the time we get to 6 months' time, there's just so much more, like I've actually become the new identity versus kept the same one and just tried a bit harder. And I think that's where the biggest shifts come, is completely going to the new identity versus a small progression of the current one.